The whole medicine system is a hoax. Going every day to a doctor, it feels like just giving more pills without any real solutions. Like the system is broken. Just reacting the symptoms and never addressing real causes. Today, I want to go deep into what the problems are with the traditional medicine or classic medicine. And here to offer you a revolutionary new paradigm that is literally changing the future of healthcare. Okay, let's talk about some of the problems with traditional medicine. When most of us go to the doctor, it's usually for treatment because we are already sick, right? There is a reactive care, waiting until something goes wrong and then check for the solution, and hoping a one-size-fits-all approach can fix it all. But these methods have some major issues. Here's some examples of some data which can help us to know more where is the problem. Over 40% of chronic diseases like cancer and diabetes are diagnosed late, making treatment more complicated and significantly costlier. In the United States, about 3.8 trillion is spent on healthcare. And what is surprising is 90% goes to treating preventable chronic disease, which could have been prevented. We're talking about economizing trillions of dollars. But it's not just about money, Common treatments aren't necessarily effective for everyone. Negative side effects or adverse drug reactions are a leading killer. Imagine going to your doctor for help only to come out worse off. And let's look at how antibiotics are commonly used in traditional medicine. It's totally catastrophic. You go to the doctor with an infection, you're often prescribed antibiotics as a first line of defense. But here's the issue. Antibiotics are one-size-fits-all approach. They are designed to target bacteria, but they can't distinguish between harmful and beneficial bacteria. And we all know that most of the bacteria in our body, they support us. They help us with a lot of functions, like immune functions and digestion. This can lead to unintended consequences like gut issues or weakened immune system, which a lot of people have nowadays. And also this can lead to a lot of more complicated problems like antibiotics resistance. When antibiotics are prescribed too broadly, the bacteria they are meant to kill can adapt and become resistant over time, making infections harder and sometimes impossible to treat. For example, superbugs, methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus, they have emerged posing severe health risks. And you know where? Especially in hospitals. Now let's talk about another common practice, using standard drugs for common conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, or even depression. These drugs are often developed with average patients in mind and don't account for individual differences in how people metabolize and respond to medications. For example, some people might metabolize a drug quickly, which means they need a higher dose for it to be effective. I just give you a few examples to show you that in the most cases there are differences, and these differences lead to different solutions. And with the traditional medicine, which based on one-size-fits-all approach, can fall short. Treatments aren't always tailored to individual needs, and reliance on generalized medications can sometimes do more harm than good. I give you these examples just to highlight the pitfalls of treating everyone with the same standards without tailoring them into individual needs. Okay, fine. Now this is gonna lead us to what I'm talking about in this episode, which is medicine before. What if I told you there is a new approach that might just turn everything around? One that centers on predicting diseases before they even happen, making treatments just for you, specific for you, and actively involving you in your own health journey, which can give more specific details about your case and about your treatment. Early 21st centuries, unlike the old school way of studying biology in isolated pieces, systems biology looks at the body as connected genes, proteins, cells, and systems all working together, and technology starts to supercharge this vision. The Human Genome Project was all wrapped up in 2003, which gives scientists a complete map of human genome. And now we could easily spot genetics risks for diseases like never before. Then came the rise of omics technologies like genomics, proteomics, metabolomics, which give us even deeper insight into individual health. And on the top of that, AI and data science burst into the scene, making possible to analyze mountains of complex biological data. These big breakthroughs laid the groundwork for a productive, personalized approach to healthcare. Okay, you should know traditional medicine was all about reacting to diseases, as we said before. But prevention has been gaining traction for centuries, thanks to vaccines and sanitation improvements. By the 21st century, we started seeing tools like genetics testing, making productive interventions like lifestyle changes and even preventive surgeries possible. Now, let's talk about how medicine started to shift from one-size-fits-all to treatments tailored to individuals. Pharmacogenomics, which also stepped in, helped making drug dosages based on genetics. These advancements were game-changing, but they needed a large framework like medicine before. By 2010, Dr. Leroy Hood officially introduced medicine before, envisioning a future based on productive analytics, catch diseases before they start, preventive measures improve lives and cut costs. Personalization wipes out one-size-fits-all treatments, and participation gives patients control over their health. I don't want to talk a lot in this episode about a lot of things, so I want to keep details for a new video, and I want just to give you a new idea about what is going on in medicine for the moment. And thank you for watching.